We're live.
Hello, everybody.
Tweet. Get the link. Close this. Put this in the Discord. Paste. And publish. All right. How's it going, guys? That looks good. All right, let's do the chats. Do the chitty chats, all chats, and turn it off, turn it on. The good old fashioned shut it off, turn it back on. And let's hit the record button. How's it going, everybody? I'm Drifty from Driftwood Gaming, and I'm joined by the beautiful, lovely, talented T.
Hello.
We're kind of rushing. It was a whirlwind to get everything fit into one day. Mm-hmm. And we still have more stuff after the stream to do. But
never ending.
It's never ending. But that's okay because it's good stuff and it's securing future stuff. I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy we didn't have to cancel today. Next Monday we're going to be off. So that's the bad news. With just so much stuff, next Monday we're going to be off. But Tuesday is the beginning of December and the beginning of our huge December giveaways. Almost $2,000 in prizes to give away in December. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys join us in December. That'd be good. Who's in the chat? Damien Floyd was here. Thank you for being here, Damien. It's good to see you. KV Kingdom was here. Early Bird Cruise. C Strife 91. Hey Strife, thank you so much. Pug Dungeons here. Electro Ninjas here. K is here. Nat is here. Majora Wolf 29. Afternoon. How you doing?
Hello.
Hime's Kitten. Polka Latte is here. It's good to see you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Sorry for the delay today. You know, like I said, just so many things we have to take care of. But I'm glad we get to do a little bit of dev time, a little bit of talking. Today's Friday AMA. Ask us anything. I'm not saying you'll get the answer you want, but we will do our best. I'm still here. I'm not dead out. Not dead or out yet. That's good. We learning today? You mean what are we learning today? Grammar. Just kidding. I'm just joking, Kay. It's all right. I don't know. Someone has to ask a good question that will spin off into an hour-long figuring it out and then turn into like a live stream tutorial at the end. And then we can post the tutorial standalone. That worked out pretty cool yesterday. I actually like it when that happens. Like a question that you think could just be a quick answer, but then it's not for some reason. But then at the end of the day, we find a way to make it work anyway. And then you can turn hours of our group time into like a 10-minute tutorial that will save the future generations who are using this. I mean, I don't think generations from now they're going to be using this specifically software, but you know what I mean. The next people who start to pick this up, you save the next few years of people some trouble. Nawis is here. Jonathan Campbell, how are you doing? Are you interested in digital designers for your game? Digital designers? I think there's a lot of digital designers in the chat right now. What's up, Nawis? It's good to see you here. Nicholas Turney, how are you doing? Welcome. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to be working on my game and reading the chat and interacting and answering questions. That's right. So we made the backflip attack for the warrior. I don't know if I put an MP cost on that, right? Maybe I put a TP cost on that. I just didn't want to have to grind TP to test it, but now that we've got it, we can make it gain TP. Wait, it hits 5 times, so maybe I need to test it again now, actually. If you have multiple action effects, does it give you a TP gain for each action effect? I have to find this out. Okay, let's set this back to costing just nothing. We'll make it cost 1 MP, and then it will cost 0 TP, but gain 10 TP, we'll say uses. But when we do this custom action sequence, does every action effect generate TP gain? So is this going to give me 50 TP? If so, we'd have to reduce this to like a 2. Or does this only give you 10 for the entire action sequence? I think it's for each action effect inside the action sequence. So I'm going to test that real quick. What's up, Tiny Goblins? This is BG. What's up, BG? You didn't fall asleep before the stream this time. That's good. Action effect. Yes, you gain TP each time, says KV Kingdom. That's what I thought it would. That's what I thought it was. So then let's test it. So if we hit 5 times and we put this to 2, we should be getting 10 TP. Otherwise, we would just get 2 TP, right? Let's test it out real quick. And I can do that by making this girl a warrior and just putting her in a spot where she can use it at the beginning. KV says, I know for sure because I had to make that adjustment in my latest Game Jam game. Nice. I really need to fix this button. I think that's what I'll do, is I'll fix the sleep button so that it actually lets you go to the end and rest. It doesn't show up everywhere else. Rage, backflip attack. Oh my god, it gave me 90 TP. Why did it give me 90 TP? Did you see that?
No.
Oh my gosh. So, I mean, now I have all this TP.
Use it.
I think I'm just going to do... Oh, no, wait. I needed to get 100 and use it all. Guard! So now I can do my Thunder Smash. Bam! I don't understand how it gave me 90. And this is why, even though I believe you, I have to test it because there's different stuff going on here. Okay, so I have 32 TP and I'm going to do backflip attack, which should only give me 10. Bang, 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 bang. It gives you 90. It fills up your bar. So what is going on to give you 90? I have enhanced TP system in. So she's set to warrior. So you get TP for attacking and dealing damage. Maybe... oh gosh. So if I set it to stoic, raise TP when receiving damage, you shouldn't actually get TP when attacking, right? Unless the move gives you TP itself. Is that how it works? So let's do... Well, I got to use my TP. Boom. So we got none left. And then if I use backflip with stoic, what does it give us? Okay, so it works perfectly fine, except when you have your TP mode on, it gives you different bonuses. So the warrior TP mode is OP. Huh. Hold that TP. People are hoarding it again. Yeah, it adds a bonus modifier, Damien. That's what's happening. The TP mode. Oops. Skill TP mode. So all of these will just give me the normal, but this raises TP by attacking and dealing damage. I don't know what to do about this. Maybe I get rid of TP mode. I like the enhanced TP stuff. So how do I make it not overpowered then? Huh. Let me turn off the plugin. The no tags I don't have to. Papa Frank you. That's a callback. I need TP for my mango! What is Beavis and Butthead? Hey, Butthead. Who remembers Beavis and Butthead? That was when MTV actually played music and stuff. Is MTV around? Is MTV still a thing? I haven't watched like cable TV in forever. Heartless, oh my god. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome back, everybody. It's my favorite hater. Heartless, you're my favorite hater. What if I just turn off the enhanced TP mode? I'm sure it'll work fine, but it does the cool stuffs. It makes the TP gauge flash. I want it to keep flashing. Son of a gun. Integrated TP mode changer for players within skills. Scene skill, right. So it adds a thing to the menu. I guess I just turn it off. I don't want to turn it off. But then again, if I don't, I can't have them just using getting 90 TP. Damien Floyd with a $5 super chat. Hey, Adriftwood Gaming, listen. You can adjust the gain formula. Oh yeah, I can just change the formula. Why am I such a noob? Heartless is right. I'm a noob. Thank you, Damien. I appreciate the $5. No, go to the plugin parameters. He said it twice. I'm sorry. I'm looking at stuff. You're right. Let's not turn it off. Let's keep it on. And enhance TP system. Let's go in here and let's take a look at our TP mode for our warrior because it is too strong. It'd be lit, yo. See, you only listen with money. That's not true. I'm reading. I do miss stuff.
It's just he listens a lot faster with money.
Well, it's like real colorful and flashy, and it's
Yeah.
like, pa-ding, you know.
Inevitable. Sorry.
It's hard to miss them, and that's why it's gamified. YouTube's smart. They're pretty smart about doing that.
Yeah.
Max TP formula, 100. Flash gauge, yes. So here's all of the things. On damage, it's giving way too much. So this is the bonus, right, for when you're selecting warrior. Do 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 do. I'm thinking I make like an all-round TP mode that gives a small, tiny bit of TP for like almost all of the things you do. I want to make my own mode. Let me copy this and paste this. And we're going to call this one the custom. We're going to call it drift mode. Drift mode. It's the TP mode for drift mode. Open the icon index. I love that you can do that now. You can literally right click and just open this up to see. Exposed. You're just busy with your life? Us too. You're still waiting for plugins? You still need the one that doesn't exist from MZ yet? Which one? QQ? Quasi's? Something from Quasi? The drift mode needs to be a cool looking icon somewhere in here. Boom, it's this one. 3868. Users max TP becomes 500. Users start with 500 TP, but receiving healing or damage 500. Max TP formula 500, huh? That's interesting. Let's set this to 300, huh? How about that? But receiving healing or damage reduces it by half. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of that one. So this is the description. What is the drift TP mode going to do? Grants small amounts of TP. Oh, I can do percent so that if I change it. Grants a small amount of TP for most actions. Yeah, and you can, yeah. We'll even say max %1 set to 300. And we're just going to give everybody the drift mode TP mode and make it simple. And I'm going to disable them from changing it. You can increase the maximum TP? Oh yeah, you can do all kinds of stuff. I'm glad Damien made me pay attention. He's like, just read it! Don't turn it off, just change it! You noob. And then, of course, Heartless, my favorite hater, just agrees with him. TCR multiplier. Multiplier on how much TP is earned stacks multiplicatively by TCR. I don't... But what does TCR stand for? TP something rate? TP... What does TCR stand for? Something rate multiplier. I'm just gonna, I don't know what it does, but let's just change it for the lols. It's because I mess with this plugin so much. Okay, that's good. Preserve TP, yes. We're gonna do that. TCR is the TP charge rate. Okay, charge rate. Leave it at 1. Okay, 1 is fine. Flash gauge, yes. Required? Full TP, that's right. Flash speed, I don't know, it seems to be about right. Max James asks on this Friday AMA, what made you commit to RPG Maker so hard rather than learning a language to make games? I think because part nostalgia. As a kid, I used to use RPG Maker and I found it really, really fun.
Yeah, that would be my answer.
Yeah,
It's fun.
It's because it's fun.
It's just fun. There's so many engines out there that are great and versatile, but they're not fun. This one's fun. This one's like a game. You're playing a game while making a game.
It kind of is very gamified.
Yeah.
Yeah, nostalgia, part the fact that the engine has been gamified. It's easy to use. I learned it quick, and other people, I think the community of people are just better. Programmers have it hard, man. They don't get any respect. Like they should get a lot more respect than they get. But it feels like if you're a coder and you're writing plugins, you're gonna have a lot of people who like think you're a magician and you do magic and shit. But then you're gonna have a lot of people who just throw shade on you and hate on you because I don't know, they part want to be you, part are mad that they can't do it themselves, and for whatever I don't know. And I don't know. It's like, well, I don't really want to be in that scene. I don't want to be the one who. I do like coding. I code for fun, but I don't do it for money because I don't think that I want to put in that many hours, and you don't get the respect that you should be getting. It depends on what field you're in. I'm talking specifically for like game devy stuff. So that's a really good question.
Yeah.
And then for the art, ask them like, well, I could do art type stuff as well. I'm not good enough. I suck at it, and I could get a little bit better. But you know, everyone has a natural inclination that you get better over time if you keep doing it, and that's true. But what do you have fun doing? Because really, what are you going to keep doing? You're going to keep doing what you enjoy doing. So I think it boils down to I enjoy using the engine. And I think that's really the bottom line.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is for me.
Good question.
Because you could do so much more with something else, but I just don't have as much fun. It feels more like work with the other ones.
Yeah. I mean, I have fun coding Cyber Baron and working on that too, but it is more like work intensive. And the thing I don't like about coding in general is some days you can work 6, 7, 8 hours trying to figure something out and you get nowhere. You make no progress. And you feel like you wasted your day. You didn't, because it takes some days like that because it feels like you get nothing done, but like you learn little things. But when you're doing RPG Maker, if you work 6, 7, 8 hours, you're gonna learn a lot of things. You're gonna do a lot of things. And if you don't learn new stuff, you probably should be trying to learn new stuff. But even if you don't learn new stuff, you made a lot of progress that you can show in your game, whether it even be just scrolling through your database and whatnot. And I don't know what made me commit. I was teaching at the time that I like really committed to it. Vino with a $2 super chat. Hi all, happy Friday, he says. How's it going, Vino? Thank you for tuning in. It's good to see you, my dude. I was teaching music at the time in California, and I was like, I went into my job teaching music, loving it, and like wanting to play with other people, and like I was really, I don't know, I was really, really into it, and I enjoyed it. But then after about a year and a half, maybe 2 years of it, I just kind of got jaded, and I'm like, I'm not quite good enough to do the things I want to do. And every time that when I'm teaching other people, it's always about them. And of course, that's the nature of the beast. You don't pay $70 an hour for it to be about you. I didn't make $70 an hour, but the school I was teaching at was charging $70 an hour. I was only making half of that. And the student. And so I always felt kind of like, okay, well, I'm the back burner here, and I wanted to be the star, but you can't be the star when you have to make someone else be the star, you know. And so I kind of hated my job at that point. I initially liked it, and then I hated it, and so I was looking for something else. Stream dead. I don't know what that's about. Spectrum, maybe? That was Spectrum. So sorry. It looks like it's ISP, but not sure. Sorry about that. I have no control of when a Spectrum decides our upload should tank. We're currently on a cable. We're supposed to have 20 megabit per second upload, but for some reason it doesn't always do it. Usually it's been pretty good. I don't know where I got cut off, but I think the story got like destroyed somewhere in there by my tangent nature. So anyway, sorry about that. Hit the refresh button if it's messed up. When you evade, oh yeah, let's get an extra 5 TP for evading. Let's get an extra 10 TP for using an item. Let's get an extra 5 TP for using a skill. No, let's not. Using an item, I guess we'll do 5. Successfully evading. Landing a crit will give us 10. You start with 10. That's some. And then how much TP is gained each turn through regeneration? We'll say 5. How much TP is gained when the user is in critical? 25% or less. Let's say they get an extra 10 if they're in critical. How much TP do you get when they're at full? None. Critical MP, none. Full MP, nah. If you're the only member, yeah, you get 25. Nah, that's too much. Let's just say 10 extra. And then when you take damage, the TP divided by a -2. How much TP is gained when receiving HP damage? Damage value is stored in a value variable. How much you have divided by -2? Let's say you had 50, right? Okay. Shit. You had 50, and you divide that by -2. -25. So you get -25. Wait, what? How does that work? Dividing by a -2. Make an attack which increases dodge chance. We could do that. That's an easy one. Just make a state and then make your attack add a state. It's a very easy one to use. Max asks, do you not feel slightly restricted by RPG Maker's possibilities? Like you had an idea that RPG Maker just can't support? Quite often, Max James. Yeah. And I have used other engines when I feel like that. Like, for example, I wanted to make a little platform game, and I thought maybe you could do it in RPG Maker, but I ended up getting Game Maker Studio 2 and decided to make those type of things in Game Maker Studio 2. I have one game I made. It was a little game jam game. It's called Spike Faller. You can download it on my itch. And I made that with Game Maker Studio 2. It's a very shitty game. And you can download it for free. All good? I don't know, I thought we had a phone call.
No.
Okay. Have you ever looked at the Enhanced TP System plugin?
No.
No. Okay. Because
that would be a battle system
thing,
plugin,
yeah.
And I generally don't look at battle systems.
Ah, okay.
Ask me about some graphical plugin. I probably looked at that.
So Max asked a good question. Maybe you can answer this one too. I was starting to answer it. He says, do you not feel slightly restricted by RPG Maker's possibilities? Like if you had an idea that RPG Maker just couldn't support?
Absolutely.
Yeah, the answer is yes. And there are other engines out there for those types of things.
The trade-off of the fun that I have building a game in RPG Maker is worth more to me than the versatility I get from a different engine.
Yeah.
Because I work all day. And when I'm making my game, I don't want it to feel like it's just tedious,
hard work.
Terrible work. Yeah. Part of it is, this is a hobby thing. You know, RPG Maker is made for hobbyists. And you're supposed to have fun. When you're doing your hobby.
Otherwise, you won't keep doing it.
Yeah.
Because there will be times when there's no money coming in for that. Mm-hmm. And at that point, you ask yourself, do I really enjoy this? Because if I didn't, I wouldn't keep doing it.
Right.
You know, because I'm not doing this for the money.
Exactly. You know, I do it because I enjoy it.
The money helps, and you need the money, but at the same time, like if you did this for money, like there's so many other things I would rather be doing for money. If I was doing it for a fat paycheck, I would probably be something else. I might be an accountant or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How much TP is gained when dealing HP damage?
So he asks, what's the big picture of what you're developing right now?
Well, there is no big picture for this. This is sort of a hobby project that I hope will become a finished game at some point. It will be an RPG Maker MZ game that takes advantage of the new plugins that are being put out for the engine, takes advantage of the mouse, the nature of how much the mouse has improved, the mouse functionality has improved from previous iterations of RPG Maker. It was non-existent, really, before MV, and there were certain games with mouse in VX and VX Ace, and even in XP you had script, or was it XP? I don't remember, but VX you had scripts and some Ruby scripts that would give you mouse functionality, but they were all, I couldn't, at that time I didn't understand enough to make it work. And so I thought it would be cool to be able to use mouse and stuff. And so I'm making a game in RPG Maker that uses a lot of mouse functionality. You've got hover overs now. You've got so much more control of what you can do with the mouse. So I wanted to make a clicker type game. And I started making a pacify system where you have to click on books, spinning books when you're using a skill. And I want to do stuff like that, for fun. And hopefully it'll be an RPG game that will be fun to play, and maybe it'll be a couple hours of gameplay. Who knows? BG says, I figured I'd have made more flipping burgers at McDonald's than I've made selling games so far.
Yeah. It's probably true of everyone. Most people. Not everyone, but most people.
Human Being says, to me, the choice constraints are positive. When there are an infinite possibilities, decision fatigue settles in. That's true. When you're limited, that's why game jams do so well, because they limit you to, you have to stick to this theme, and it's got to be made in 3 days or whatever, whatever arbitrary rules. Those arbitrary rules kind of set you on the path to get something done and make okay, I have these restrictions, how do I make something work? And you can follow those to get a final product. I think we'll just give them 10 TP for dealing damage. How much TP is gained when an ally receives damage? Let's just give everyone 5 if anyone gets hit. I'm just going to do set numbers. How much TP is gained when you receive HP damage? We'll say 10. I'm making my own mode, and I'm going to stick everyone on that mode and see if I can find areas where it's too strong and then nerf it, and areas that is too weak and then bring it up. Ultimately, you should give people more TP than the default mode. How much TP is gained when receiving heals? I don't know, sure 5. How much TP is gained when dealing HP heals? When you give out heals. Okay. How much TP is gained when an ally receives heals? I don't know if that'll... No, that could be too much. We'll say 1. Some of these. We'll just give 1 for when an ally gets hit. Take MP damage. How much TP is gained when receiving MP damage? 10. How much TP is gained when dealing MP damage? 10. How much when an ally receives MP damage? 1. TP when receiving MP heals? 5. When dealing MP heals? 10. When an ally? 1. How much TP gained when the user inflicts a buff on an ally? 1. Deal enemy buff. Code does not count in these though. We'll just say 1. Gain ally buff. Gain enemy buff. I'm just kind of giving 1 TP for lots of things. Sure. Deal ally states 1, enemy states. So you're just going to be you're generating TP like all over the place, but not a lot. When an ally dies, 10. When an enemy dies, 10. When you win the battle, 10. When you flee the battle, 10. I don't care. When you lose a battle, well, I mean, sure, if your game is designed that way. We'll just say 50. Because you're going to game over in most situations like that. All right. Drift mode. Okay, now I need to look into the parameters. Default mode will be drift mode. And then they start with none of these. They actually only start with drift mode. They only get that. That's all. Boom. Icon. Show TP mode on the scene, hide it, because you won't change it anyway. Okay, that'll make some changes. I'm sure we'll have to make adjustments to that. Let me go back to some of the chats. Nowis is saying, I've tried Unity when starting on an abandoned project with a friend. Heartless says RPG Maker games are mostly just made for fun. No big money. Aside for the trash can grabs on Steam, yeah. There are some people who just pump out like 6 or 7 RPG Maker games a year, and they're all default assets, and they're all garbage, and they're all like $9.99 or $19.99. And sometimes they sell well if they have a good title, and they have like some boobies, some anime boobies, you know, or like a weird fetish that is working, is hot right now. Like that shit sells. Some people buy that stuff, even though they're trash garbage games. Some people buy them and even leave good reviews if they liked it, you know? So to each their own. You can make money with RPG Maker, but most people do not. That's the thing. Most people will not ever make money with RPG Maker. So it has to be fun from the beginning, I would say. If I'm looking to make money, I wouldn't go straight to RPG Maker. If I'm new to the scene and I'm learning, I might go to RPG Maker. Like, say you want to make money in the future, you wouldn't be wasting your time with RPG Maker because you're going to be learning so many skills that will translate into any engine that you're going to go into. Talking about making music, talking about making sound effects, making your custom artwork, understanding file formats, understand the technical artistry involved with any game engine. Those are skills that translate, doesn't matter what engine you're using. So you might as well be using a fun one to learn how to do all that stuff. And then if you want to take it serious and actually make a game that sells for a lot, you can still use RPG Maker if you want, or you can try a more fancy engine. But every new fancy engine comes with its own restrictions and learning curves and whatnot. Nat says, I'll consider my game a success if people like it.
Some people will like it, some people won't.
Damien says, I consider my games a success if anyone plays them. Yes, exactly. Pretty much, unless you've got a super special game that goes viral, and that almost never happens. Vino says, I made more on the stock market than I have selling RPG Maker games. Invest! Millions of downloads viral. Yeah, you do need a lot. If just one game in the community does well, it'll help all of our games. Like a trap, luring them into the Theme 6 madness. I love Theme 6. It's great. The best song ever made, Theme 6. Just kidding. I don't want to hear it anymore. $5 super chat from Corey Davis. What's up, Corey? How you doing? Says, what did I miss? Corey Davis. Man, you missed so much. Just kidding. Not a lot. We were just chilling, talking about random questions about limitations of the engine. Max was asking some good questions about what do you do when you encounter limitations on the engine? I'm like, use a different engine. And they're like, well, do you find it restrictive in some ways? I'm like, yeah. But the ultimate thing was, we're saying you have to do something that you find fun, because if you find it fun, you're going to keep doing it. Mm-hmm. And we were kind of just talking about why RPG Maker why we chose RPG Maker to really kind of focus our learning around.
Yeah, we don't use it because it's the most powerful engine out there. We use it because we have fun using it.
And it's easy to use, too. It's easy to learn. And like we were saying, even if you only use it for to learn the basics about how do you put pictures on the screen, essentially, making your own PNGs, making your art, understanding the technical artistry, making your sound effects, making your music, no matter what engine you choose to use, those things are still going to be a task, something that you have to do. And so you might as well be using a fun engine to use in order, we got some super chats coming in order to learn those things. Damian Floyd with a $5 super chat. If you have the MV/MZ remix pack for MZ, I am paying you this money to play the track MV Re Theme 6. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Damian. I'll take a look right now. Corey Davis with a $5 super chat saying, I can't wait to hear you rap, Drift. Well, we did rap. Did you not? You remember that one? Rap, do it. I need more lyrics. We already did the lyrics from... Wait, hold on. Let me check my Discord. Did I get new lyrics? Nah. I could rap those other ones again. You want me to play MV Re Theme 6? Do I even have that? Open file.
It's like an extra.
Do I have it? I don't know if I have it.
It's the remix pack. I think you do. Maybe?
Is it a download DLC off of Steam? Background music. It's not in here.
I don't know.
Well, hold up. I don't think I have it, Damien. Let me open the local files. Browse local files and go into my DLC folder. We want to hear the recording of you. I haven't made the recording yet. It's gotta be mixed. I gotta do it right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it. We've been super busy. Pre-order DLC.
Oh, pre-order DLC. You should have it.
I do. Then I should, because I pre-ordered both of these engines. So MV freebies. No, it's not here. I don't see it. I mean, I don't know where it's at. Essential add-ons, BGM. Come on, essentials folder. Nope. It's the MZ pre-order DLC. MZ. Oh, I'm stupid. Why doesn't it show MZ right underneath this? Is it like in Gotcha Gotcha Games or something now? Is it another subfolder? Is it in Katakawa? Something like that? This was for the MV. All right, whatever. Let me go to the MV one. MZ. Browse local files. DLC. Basic resources. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. And I pre-ordered. it, so what's the deal here? Is it because I removed it? Because I had to get a dev copy, so I force removed it. I had to go to the website and log in, and like they had to do like 3 checkbox. Are you sure you want to remove this software? Are you sure you want to remove this software? I'm like, yes, because I couldn't actually even load the dev software, like the dev pre-order. So I did pre-order. No, not through Dejica. I did it through Steam. Because at that time, they didn't even let you buy it on the website. They were doing like a store transition thing, and they didn't have it for sale until like Steam had it for sale early, and as soon as I was able to, I pre-ordered.
Were you looking at your MV folder?
Yeah, but now I'm in my MZ and I don't have it. Well, I'm sorry, Damien. I don't freaking have it. But I did pre-order it, so technically you could really send it to me or something. No, don't do that. You're not allowed to
Yeah,
do that.
no.
Never, ever do that.
You have it somewhere. You just gotta find it.
No, I don't.
It's gotta be.
No,
somewhere.
I do not have it. I looked at the same folder. I do not have it.
Huh.
Where it would be is where I looked, and I do not have it.
Wow. You did order some off of the website if you want. Yeah. It's just you don't have it on your computer.
Hold on. I mean, you can play it on your computer, Damien. You can still hear it. Thank you so much, Corey Davis. $5 super chat. Appreciate that. Oh my God, it's Heartless. House the house. House the house. It's Heartless. She showed up to call me a noob. My favorite hater showed up. She's been busy with real life stuff. I understand. We understand. We've been doing real life stuff, a lot of real life stuff. We're going to be busy this weekend. Actually, not going to be a stream on Monday, but that's the last day of the month. And then on Tuesday is going to start the big giveaways. $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Corey Davis. I appreciate that. He says, how's the house? How is the house? How's your house doing, Heartless? Corey Davis wants to know. How are you doing? How's everything working? With the move and all. Tuesday's gonna be lit. That's right, Vino. Hell yeah. Vino's got to get me that software though, bro. You got to let me have a copy of that early birdie. I need the early birdie. I need to get that stream arena going. Is it just the contest machine though? That's fine. Just send me the contest machine. If my program doesn't fail, hey, it's all right. It's all right. We can always do a very, very old school way of doing it with the MV giveaway machine that you sent us. Corey Davis with a $5 super chat saying, what's real life? Corey Davis, you work so much. You work way too much. That's why you don't understand what's RL. RL means real life. IRL, in real life. But if you work so much, you won't understand that. You're a workaholic, man. But hey, I understand the need to stay busy. I hope you're taking it easy though, Corey. I hope you're chilling right now. I hope it's like life's good, just chilling, doing your thing. I want the best for you. What's up, Octopusicus? Octopusinicus? Oh, Octopusincus. That's right. No, the MV1 must die. Kill. You're talking about the music? Oh no, you're talking about the stream arena. The MV1 will die as soon as we verify that the MZ1 doesn't fail, and it doesn't. The MZ1 doesn't just stop responding when we try to put in 200 names. I don't know if we're gonna get 200 names, but if we do, I have a way. Check it out. So we coded in Cyberbaron the other day. We were messing around with some stuff, and in the database we have a way to do a giveaway now. So we have a contestants thing in here. And we can have you guys go on the Discord, links in the description below. And if you go to the giveaway channel over here, it's a pretty cool little thing.
Hey, maybe they can test it out for us before we do a live run.
You want to do a test on it?
Like a fake, just ask people to put in the keyword so that we can see if the names come up right.
Right. So, I mean, it still has some manual stuff going on.
Yeah.
$5 super... Sorry, go ahead.
Delete what we have in there so far.
Yeah, we'll delete that. $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you again, Corey Davis. Appreciate that. He says, on my way to Co and dealing with all my haters.
On his way to Colorado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's still some manual stuff we have to do in here to make it work. What was the other one? There was we made another one called Global Datas, though. No, we had another one. We had to make sure that the contest is turned off.
Right.
Manually, and then when we close it off, it should work fine.
So it's at 0. That's where it should be. Yep.
Right.
Okay.
So now what I do is I type in a keyword.
What's the keyword, guys? What should we do?
Test.
Oh, yeah, test is good.
Keyword is test. So on the giveaway channel, join our Discord, links in the description below, and type keyword test.
No.
Or no, giveaway. Sorry.
I'll do it right now.
Shit, I should have said giveaway. You can use
GA or giveaway.
/gay or exclamation giveaway.
Yeah. We're not actually giving anything away. We're just testing the system to make sure it runs well.
There could
on
be
the
bugs.
first.
I don't want to I don't want to bug the giveaway out. I haven't tested it on the live stream or anything, but we made a new little thing that's coded into the bot. It's not as flashy. It's kind of a sucky way to do it. I'd rather use Vino's program. But if we do it this way, you know, like if say there's like 500, I doubt that would ever happen, but say there's even 250, then we'd have to split it up into 2 different giveaways or 2 different, like they would have to go head to head.
Yeah.
You know, so
Poca, notice the message you got from Cyberbaron says you must enter the correct keyword to enter. So Cyberbaron, if you don't get it right, he'll tell you about it.
yeah, he's not forgiving like we are.
Yeah, it has to be exact.
Give member to Kagatora.
I did.
Awesome.
There we go. Now you got it, Poca.
So you can see as you guys are, let me minimize this because it's taking up too much of the real estate here.
Yeah, see, as you guys are doing it, your names are being added to the database.
So we have a little bit of a database going on right here.
So now refresh and Heartless will be up there.
Boom. Now Heartless,
is up there. See, that way it's automated. We won't miss any names. We won't misspell names. It's all gathered by Cyberbaron.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys go ahead and try and hit GA test again, try and enter twice. See what happens.
Yeah, let's see if that works. Oh shit. Let me escape out of that. Let's see if I can enter twice. I didn't even enter yet. Giveaway. I'm going to enter the giveaway. Test. Boom. I have been entered. Now I'm in the test too.
Yep. And now Cyberbaron's telling people you already entered the contest. So it's working the way it should. Now end the contest and see if I can enter. Go ahead and end it, and I'm going to try and enter it.
What was the keyword for that? Contest?
End contest.
End giveaway.
End giveaway. That's right. End giveaway.
So if I
you
type
have to
in,
spell it right.
yeah, he's not lenient like we are.
Yeah,
you got to spell it right. But you can type in any capitals for test. Mm-hmm. Like if I were to do the keyword with all capital test, you can type in all lowercase or half capital. And
it's not case sensitive, but it has to be spelled right.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so end the giveaway and let me see if I can enter it.
Somebody else type end giveaway.
Somebody else can type.
I want to see if someone else can end it. I thought we fixed this, but I want to test right now. Can somebody else just force the giveaway to go away by typing / end capital G on giveaway?
No.
You don't have the clearance. Okay, good. It doesn't work except for us. Mm-hmm. All right, so now we can enter the giveaway or end it. Boom.
It didn't say. Okay. The giveaway entry period for today is now over.
If I try to do giveaway, like, hey, giveaway test, blah, 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 blah. There's currently no giveaway happening, blah, 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 because we already ended it.
Awesome.
So now what we do, we can refresh this list.
And we take the names from the list.
And we can do that, or I made another new function. I made a random. Mm-hmm. So we look at the numbers, right? You see the ID numbers?
That is if we don't have Vino's.
That's if we don't have a machine, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, say we had 250. Mm-hmm. I can type in a random number, and you can see these are the ones in the order that they entered. So I type in random, and then I type in the number of contestants. So random 12, and I rolled a 0.
There is no 0. Oh, you're going to have to fix that.
Hold on. I can fix this.
There can't be a 0.
I know. It's because I used round. I have to use seal. I have to use seal. I have to use sealing. Hold on. For random, where's it at? My math. Where did I do my math?
Did we kill Cyberbaron?
Nah.
Hype isn't. Oh no, hype isn't supposed to work here because.
No, hype.
You have to be able to put. Yeah, hype isn't working.
Hype isn't working. Hold on. Son of a bitch! Hold on. One of the emojis failed to react. What? Why?
Oh, Cyberbaron's still alive. Okay.
Why did one of the emojis fail to react? Hold on. Let me fix this thing. I just got to use math seal instead of math derp. So I'm using math round here, but I need to use math seal. Just like that. Save this. Then I have to close this and restart Cyberbaron in a node R.
Vino asks, are you using my server's emojis again? That's what failed it last time.
I might be.
Because Cyberbaron has to have Nitro, I think.
Right. Son of a bunch. So wait, now random should never hit 0 because I'm using seal. Did I spell it right? C-E-I-L?
Yeah,
sealing?
Right. Yeah.
It's always that one.
Seems right.
It's always that one. Anyway, random 12. I rolled a 6.
Amazing. So whoever was number 6 would have won.
Yeah. So
who is that?
then like.
Who was number 6?
So we would go to ID number 6 and Kagatora.
Yeah, it would be Kagatora.
So Kagatora would have won our test competition.
But for December, we're going to use Vino's.
We're going to use Vino's really cool machine
yeah.
because this is clunk AF. And but I mean, it will work, and it's our own way of doing a giveaway, and I kind of like it. Not going to lie. However, that's a biased opinion because we wrote it.
Yeah.
It's very biased. Very biased. So when we start the next one, I would go in here and just delete all of these. I can do that now because we won. We found Kagatora was the winner.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Now this is an empty SQL database. Anyway, Kagatora would have been the winner. Oh, is the winner.
Congratulations on our hypothetical
of a test giveaway. we had to fix the random roller because it was allowed to do 0.
Yeah, but the contest thing worked fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
One more thing. Do I have to manually set that other thing back to 0? In contest, you wrote that part. In contest, or contest end, or giveaway, end giveaway.
End
Son
giveaway.
of a bitch.
Yes.
It closes the global var to set it to 0, right?
Yeah. It's set to 0. That's why.
Buttons.
That's why it keeps telling everybody they can't enter.
Right. Contest switch is still 0. Okay.
And
Good
then
stuff.
when you do keyword, it sets it to 1.
Sets it to 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Laughing my ass off. Hooray, a hypothetical win. All my training led up to this. Was that you? Yeah, Kagatora said Bon.
Sorry, dude. It was just a test. That's all.
This is just a test of the Driftwood broadcast system. Sweet. Sweet. Super, super sweet.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome.
Thanks for helping us test that, guys. I feel more comfortable now. I didn't want to just like roll it out on the first without putting it through a test run.
We had to do some testy tests. So what's up with the hype here? Why is it not reacting to one of the emojis? What's going on?
Yeah. What's going on with
If I hype it up, is he not allowed to type on this channel? I think that's the problem. Is it only working on the...
Yeah, try another channel.
Is it only working bot spam? It should not. Nah. I made it so that it could do it anywhere.
No, I think that channel has restrictions on emojis.
Oh.
So it might be that Cyberbaron doesn't have the right to put emojis on that channel. So it is working. It's still working.
But because of the nature of the permissions?
Yeah, because previously we were using emojis to keep track of the entries.
Oh, that's right.
So
you restricted
only mods
emojis.
were allowed to use the emojis.
Well, I think we can fix that by changing the
channel permissions.
The channel permissions.
Yeah.
So that we add Cyberbaron's role, and Cyberbaron can just do all this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Cyberbaron gets to do everything. If you have the golden Cyberbaron role, you have ultimate power. Hopefully, nobody accidentally gets Cyberbaron roles. You know, with Lily, our 1-year-old, she's done some stuff. She takes control of the mouse and does stuff. Hopefully that never happens. Vino with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Vino. I appreciate that. You're totally going in blind into Stream Arena. It's my baby. I need an honest first impression to ensure I didn't make an ugly baby. Well, come on, man. Let me have it a day beforehand, and let's run a test competition on something a day beforehand. Well, that's fine because we're not going to be streaming on the 30th anyway. Monday we have just more fucking garbage work to do, IRL. But Tuesday on the 1st we're going to be here and we're going to be doing giveaways, and it's going to be glorious.
Yeah.
It's going to be super sick.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, you guys can test out the new random function to see if it's broken. I'm pretty sure it's good. It should be good to go. It doesn't take decimals, and it doesn't take negative numbers or any algebraic things, like no letters. It's got to be just a number from 1 to... Can you do 0? Hold up. It will just return 0, right? Nah. I made an exception for it.
It does not work.
I don't remember doing it, but I must have. Regex, man. Regex is tight. I suck at it because I have to look it up every time. But this little weird garbled, jumbled mess right here, It does what you need it to do. This says it's got to be a number from 0 to 9 and some other restrictions. But yeah, it's good. What was I doing? I was doing stuff. RPG Maker. Is that a new job, Heartless? You got a new job? Or is it the same one you've been doing? I need to set all of the... Oh, I have to test the new modes. Drift mode. TP mode, drift mode. I have to test all the TP stuff. And I'm going to try to fix this sleep button. Sleepy bunny. All right, we start with 10. Let's attack. Boom, we're at 31. We got hit. We're at 45. Now we're at 75. Oh, because we're the only one in combat. Guard. That put us up at 120. I need to reduce that. Okay. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be just adjusting this. Enhanced TP system. TP modes. The drift mode. It's such a large loner bonus. Where was it at? Only member? Shit, I only set that to 10. How much TP is gained when the user is the only alive party member? During regeneration, 0. I guess instead of at the end of the round, they say at the end of regeneration ticks. That makes sense. Because if you put in a lot of different battle modes, the round, it may be based on a number, not just, I don't know. Like I said, I knew it was going to give more TP, but at the same time, I don't want it to be overpowered and give too much. ACB went up 20% today, recovered all my losses. Sell, 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 because I've seen what happens with these guys. Yeah. They just inflate. They basically create more stock, more shares out of nothing, and then the price goes jump. It goes dipped. Yeah. That's what happened to me.
I made 60% on it, just being fortunate.
I lost
in the right
a few
place
dollars
at the right time.
See, T bought in at $5 and sold at 14, and guess how long it was? $14? Like 10 seconds.
Yep. I bought it 2 days before, and I was looking at it, didn't do anything the next day. And then the next morning I woke up, looked at it on my phone, saw it shooting up, and I jumped up, turned my computer on, sat down, and as soon as I sat down, I'm like, sell, sell, sell. And as soon as I sold, it started dropping.
You probably would have got a better price, but it was like, please verify this.
Yeah,
and you had to like log another thing in. You're like, damn it.
Like, no, just sell it. But yeah, I got it at a peak. In fact, I sold it at a price higher than the peak shows because it was there for such a short time that it didn't even record it on the graph.
But it was up to 14.
Yeah, I sold it for $13.98, and the graph shows like $13.60 something.
Very nice, very nice. I bought in, and it was, I forgot what I paid. It was like $9.20 or $9.70 or something like that, and I ended up selling it at like $8.50. And so I didn't buy a lot of ACB.
It was an amazing feeling, Senbun. I don't think it'll happen like that was like totally a fluke. But
that stuff happens.
I made 60% on it, so I was pretty happy.
Oh yeah. Lately, my portfolio has been tanking, and because I went too heavy on Ethereum.
Oh wait, I didn't make 60%. I made almost 200%.
You made a lot more than 60%.
I'm talking about my whole. I'm thinking about my whole portfolio.
Her entire portfolio went up.
But for that 60%. One, it was almost 200%
on the trade. Yeah, because like I said, you bought at 5 and sold at 14.
Right.
You almost tripled your money.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I gotta keep nerfing my stuff because it's just way too strong. The TP mode is too buff. TP regen. Get a bonus for critical.
Hug asks, does Visustella's MZ All Waves bundle collection include all future packs or just the ones out now?
All
I believe
of them.
It includes all the waves.
Everything, yeah. The All Waves Bundle Collection gives you everything that they've created, all of the updates for the things that they've created, and everything they plan to create within the whole Waves Bundle Collection. I don't know if they're going to do stuff outside of the Waves Bundle Collection, maybe later. I know for sure they're going to do at least 8 waves because, well, I don't know if I could tell you why, but I know that there's going to be at least 8 of them. And Wave 8 is going to be sick, by the way. You're going to want to get Wave 8. Huh, so maybe I changed the multiplier on the charge rate to 0.5. That's what Damien's telling me, that's why. It's multiplied by the charge rate. You bought a bunch of solar stock, KV. They were down to 20 to 50, and now they're up at 70. You still hold them? You still got them? Are you hodling? This is a 5-hitter. You know, that still gave a buttload of TP.
Oh, that sounds awesome, KB.
And all I'm granting is 2 TP per hit on that, so this is still something weird happening. I'm not sure why it's giving me so much TP, which is the charge rate and regen rates. TCR and TRG. What?
Are we back up?
I don't know. I'm just going to keep going because there's no sense in stopping.
Oh, it looks like we're back up.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Multiplier on how much TP is earned. I may try 0.1. Wow, it really, okay, I see what's happening. It's like a flat thing on top of that. I see, I know it. I know what's happening here. I can fix it. I love this plugin. It's really cool. It does take a little bit to get it right. Critical hit, we're going to say you get 2 TP. When you evade, you get 3 TP. I have to reduce these. When you use an item, you can get a couple of TP. When you use a skill, we'll say you get 1 TP. TP regen, we'll just say it's 1. And then critical HP, you get 3 extra. And then when you take damage, TP gain when receiving damage. When you receive damage, we'll say you get 2 TP. When you deal damage, you get 3 TP. No, that needs to be reduced as well. 2 and 1. When an ally takes damage, you don't get TP. When you get healed, you'll get 1. When you're healing, you can get 2. When an ally gets healed, you get none. MP, let's just reduce this in half. We'll make this 4 in that too. When an ally gets an MP heal, you'll also get 1. I'm just going to do it that way. Same thing. When you take MP damage, you'll get 2. When you're dealing MP damage, you'll get 4. When an ally, you'll get 1. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. When an ally dies, you can get 10. Enemy dies 10. When battle 10, 10, 10, 50. Okay. So we nerfed it quite a bit here. Oh, one more thing. Damn it. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. Hence TP system. One more thing. I have to change the percentage back at the top. 0.1 makes it so that when you change TCR and TRG, it doesn't do very much. I'm going to put this back to 1 like Damien said and see what happens here. Octopus Incus says, why default to 144p for me at times? It's probably the spectrum, the ISP not sending enough, and YouTube is like making it so the stream doesn't buffer, so it reduces it. And I think it's Spectrum's fault here in this instance. It could be a lot of things, and it's not always the case of the ISP being at fault. That's a little better. That's a little better. I still got a lot of TP. 51 there. But I also increased the maximum to 300, which is kind of cool. Boom, boom. Okay. I'm going to leave it like that for now. I'm going to try to fix this button. Vino says Mog Hunter has ported so many of his plugins already. Someone needs to take all of Mog Hunter's plugins and then like Google Translate them to English. Of course, you can't redistribute them. That's not allowed. But I mean, maybe redistribute the help files for them. I don't see why that would be a problem. Just the help file in English. Yeah, I select 1080. Sometimes I have to go in and just select 1080. Oh, you're talking about it defaults to 144. Well, your PC doesn't determine the resolution. Your bandwidth does. For example, if you have a very low connection, like a small bandwidth, then it will lower the bit rate, it will lower the resolution so that it doesn't have to buffer. Hire a translator off of Fiverr. No, I could Google Translate it myself. I'm just saying that that would be a step in the right direction for Mog Hunter. Because they're in Portuguese. All the plugins are in Portuguese. Even if you have like a monster video card and like a 12-core processor, your stream it can still lag if your download it doesn't keep up with the bit rate of the resolution of the stream. And while you're uploading, you can have a monster computer, but if your ISP doesn't send your data steady, with a good upload, then it's going to buffer and go down in resolution for everyone else. A proper translator. I'm going to use a little bit of this real quick. Need to adjust this button. The display conditions on this button. $120 something. Okay. Display conditions. Switch. I'll have to make a sleep button. Rest button. So we'll say 128 is on. Confirm. Okay. Save this. Sleep button. Sleep button hover. Cool. Copy the hue. Copy the rotation. Paste that in. A $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Corey Davis. Appreciate that, Corey. He says, "Say Drift." This is the this is the opening to the question. Drift. Is that what you wanted me to do? Drift. No, I know that's not what you meant to do. I'm listening. I mean, by listening, I'm looking at the chat for your next message. I could just copy this animation, paste it, put it right there. Change this to be sleep hover. Boom, 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 boom. And then take this code on click, copy this. Gosh, I'm stupid. Did I forget to do that? Stupid. This is the sleep button. And then paste it in here. And then change this. On click. We're going to have to run a common event. We're going to call the rest at the end button. We'll say common event 51. We'll do that. Rest at end button. What happens when you rest at the end? It's going to fade out the screen, play a music effect. $10 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Corey Davis. Appreciate that. He says, when doing item drops for your monsters, it has whatever item that you want to drop, but then it has like 1 out of 1. Is that the ratio that it drops? Can you explain for people like me? Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's put on the music when we rest to be something while I'm in here real quick. There we go. Boom. We'll play that music. We'll full recover. I'm going to do that right now. Full recover. Where's the full recover? Full recover all. The whole party. Good. That's all it'll do. Oh, don't forget to fade in the screen. We'll wait. We'll do like half a second and then fade in the screen. Boom. That's what the button does. All right, let's go to that. We'll talk about that right now. On your enemies tab, you have Corey Davis is referring to when you drop items. And so when you click right here, you select what item you want to drop and you say, let's drop a loot bag. All right. And then the probability is based on the math. So 1 out of 1 means it's a guaranteed. 1 out of 2 is 50%. 1 out of 3 is 33.3%. 1 out of 4 is 25%. So it's basically saying, like, if you have 1 out of 5, it's saying on average it would take you 5 times of killing this creature to get 1 loot bag. Like, how accurate is it also? It's pretty accurate. It's pretty good, but I would say there's a better way to do it. Since you asked about it, I want to show you a better way to do it. You don't actually have to do it like this with the probability. If you want an exact percent chance, then you can type it in with a note tag. So I forgot which plugin it is. I think it's one of them, obviously. But here, let me show you the code. You're going to use something like this. Item drop. Copy it like this. You're going to use bracket item drop, and then you type the name of the item out, and then you put a colon, and then you put the percentage chance you want. So even though I've got like these right here, this is a guaranteed 1 out of 5 or 1 out of 1, it's for sure you're going to get that 100% of the time. The second one is the uncommon 1 out of 5, 20% of the time you're going to get that one. And then 1 out of 20, which means 5% of the time you're going to get that one. You'd have to do it. You'd have to kill it like 20 times to get it for sure. Even that it's not for sure, but it's just like probability is if you killed like 2 million of them, you would get a certain amount. Like if it would average out to be about that. It's just a math script. It's accurate but random. You can get 5 in a row or 0 in a row of any rate. That's true. Vino says it right. RNG is a bitch. Sometimes you think like, well, statistically, I should get 1 if I kill 10 of them, and you can kill 20 and not even get 1. And that's just how it works. But what it means is if you killed 100 of them, you're probably going to have 10 by the time you get to 100. And the higher, the more data you give it, the more numbers that you run it, the more averaged out to that it will be, and like more likely probability. I like doing this right here, item drop. So what plugin is that? Let me tell you exactly. It is, gotta have the core engine, and then you're gonna use the items equip core, I think. I'm gonna find it to be sure. It's a free plugin from Vigistella, I think. Oh no, it's an additional one. It's a different one. Hold up. It's a paid plugin. It's Vigistella 4, extra enemy drops. I like this plugin. Extra enemy drops. It also makes the icons, like when you kill the enemy, it makes them like fly out of the dead body, ding, 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 and they hit the ground. So I like that. That's really cool. That like a little visual effect. But this is where the note tag comes from. Excuse me. And you can do like lots of different drops. You can make weapon drop, and you don't have to type the name. If you don't want to type the name, you can type in the ID. So if you wanted to use this one, you would type in item drop, and then you type in the number of the ID, colon, and then the % chance you want it to happen. So say like you knew that this was a hard enemy, and you wanted to be for sure that it had like a, I don't know, 9% chance to drop this item very specifically. Then you'd use a note tag like this. Item drop, type in the number of the item, and then 9%. Or you can type item drop, the actual name of the item, colon, and then 9%. Hey, Smooth Boy, how you doing? If it's a weapon, you'll have to type in weapon. If it's an armor, you'll have to type in armor. But I like these note tags. This is a good one you want to pick up if you don't already have the All Waves pack. I imagine you already have the All Waves pack for Vigistella plugins. That's the best bet. Like for the bang for your buck, $100, it seems like a lot. But if you start picking these plugins out one at a time, one here, one there, you're going to end up paying more than $100, and you won't even have them all. So I would recommend just getting the $100 package, and getting, not only do you get the ones they have out now, but you also get all the ones that they're going to create, and there's definitely going to be more of them. So yeah. Corey Davis with another $10 super chat. Did I even say oh yeah, $5 super chat, like how accurate, we talked about the accuracy. Thank you for that $5. Thank you for this $10, Corey Davis. Appreciate you throwing the money at me. Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much. Corey says, I hate to put an item and you only get one chance for the item, and I make it 1-to-1 and you don't get it because I got some OP potions that only a certain monsters drop. If you make it 1-for-1, it will guaranteed give it to you for sure. You don't need a plugin to make that happen. If you make it 1-for-1, every single time you will get that drop. You will get that drop. But like, say you wanted to make it 75% of the time, you'd have to use a plugin, right? Or, unless you use the same one out of 2 and 1 out of 4. Yeah. 1 out of 2, 1 out of 4 for the same. So you need like 2 slots for that one. But then you'll encounter the chance where sometimes you get 2, sometimes you get none. So really, if you want to make it so that an enemy will drop an item like say 80% of the time, you need to use the plugin to type in 80%, because the plugin goes from guaranteed, and then the next best is 50% of the time. There's no like 51 to 99%. It doesn't let that happen unless you use multiple drops, and then you encounter the problem where, well, I can get 2 or I can get none, or I can get 3 and I can get none. Tails the Bro, how are you doing? Thank you for tuning in. So yeah, get the extra enemy drops plugin for this, and you can type it out the same way too. You can say item drop OP potion semicolon whatever the name of it is 100%, and then for sure guaranteed you'll get it. But 1 out of 1 should give you the item drop for sure. I've never not got a guaranteed 1 out of 1 drop. I don't think the math will let you do that. There's no random. So you're telling a computer, pick between the numbers 1 and 1, and then if it's 1, drop the item. So it will always drop the item. The downside to doing it like that, I wish they would update that. In fact, in future iterations, it would make more sense if they turned the probability into a percentage. Lets you pick anywhere from 1%, 0% to 100%. I mean, 0% doesn't make any fucking sense. 1% to 100%. instead of 1 out of something, 1 out of 50, 1 out of 20, 1 out of 9, whatever. The probability, because like I said, the biggest downside is you can't even make an item drop 51% of the time or 99% of the time. It's either 100% or 50 and nothing in between unless you use a note tag. So that could be an update for the future iterations of the engine. That'd be a good update. It's not a big deal because plugins fix that really quickly, but still, yeah. Hopefully that was helpful, Corey. If you have any more questions, voice them about that. I know there was something else I'm missing. Oh, the on hover. That's right. Copy this. Change this one to sleep button hover. And then one more thing I have to, on my common event that turns all the buttons off, erase all buttons. I need to add a couple of switches in here. Copy, paste. Oops, sorry about that. Sleep button. Copy, paste. Sleep button hover. Remind me to record that rap
Okay.
today, so I can upload the video. That way, get a good take and upload a good one. It'll be a standalone video, so it can get 1 million views. You haven't been able to make it until today? Well, I'm glad you made it, Tails. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Welcome to the stream.
Appreciate you. We like to have fun. Which answers the first question, why we chose this engine. Because it's fun. This is fun. It's a fun... It's like almost like I'm playing a game, even. Like making a game is me playing a game. In fact, some games I just can't find the fun in. I still find fun in a lot of games, but like games that I used to enjoy a lot, some of them I don't enjoy. I mean, that's normal, I believe. Loki says, I found the after kill loot with Mog Hunter. They have some amazing... Yeah, Mog Hunter's got some good stuff. Mog Hunter has been a big influence on game devs for a while. I remember one of the ones I liked the most was like the Chrono engine. Mog Hunter's Chrono engine was pretty sick. But you had to make all your own art, especially if you wanted to change the resolution. If you use the Chrono engine and then change the resolution, everything's jacked up and you have to put in all your own stuff. $5 super chat from Damian Floyd. Thank you so much, Damian. He says, man, next week's going to be great, especially next Friday. So let's get the hype started. Should I announce it? Do I announce it? Do you want me to tell people? Should I tell them about it?
Yeah.
Next week, we're going to be doing a first impression for Damian's game. It's going to be help find the bugs. Help find more bugs. Another $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Corey. He says, it might get 1 million. Bar it, right? I got to get them sick bars, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna
Sick
be
bars.
It's gonna be a famous rapper.
Yeah, I'm gonna be only famous in this scene, rapping about RPG Maker. I'm gonna have to get my ghost writer assumed. Well, he's not really ghost now since I called him out. I got to get my writer assumed, working with Corey, my beat maker, and then we're gonna make an album. It's gonna be called. What's the name of our album?
MC Awkward.
MC Awkward and the RPG Maker
Team.
Crew. As an awkward name. And the crew.
Gang. I don't know.
If you name it right, bar is supposed to be name. It might get 1 million if you name it. Yeah, all I have to put in there is a fake thumbnail with some anime titties, and be like, you won't believe what she fits inside, or something like that.
Oh my
It'll
God.
get 1 million views.
Don't do that.
I mean, it might get flagged or taken down, but
I don't think that's what you're going for.
come on.
I don't know.
We want to do this right.
I'm gonna press what button do you press to doubt? X.
X to doubt.
Yeah, X.
Damien Floyd with another $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Damien. He says, and everything you learned from the February build, you can just scrap it now since the background systems have been rebuilt from the ground up. That's good because I probably won't remember very much anyway. That's just what happens, and it doesn't have
Everything's
anything to
a
do with
first
any one
impression
particular
for us.
game. It's just, there's so many new information coming in and so much old information that gets flushed out. And that's kind of how it works. You eat a lot of food and then it just poops it out, right? All the data is food, and then the old data is poop. So
Yep.
in with the new food. Nobody wants that old poop.
Nobody wants poop.
Smooth Boy asks, because it's a question, it's Ask Me Anything, so he asks, what have I got in my pockets as precious, is what he
Oh.
says. Smooth Boy says, hey Drift, guess what I found? That's a tough one. That's a hard riddle. What did you found?
$5.
What did you found, Smooth Boy? We got to know. You already asked us. You opened up this can of worms,
I found $5 at the gas station last week.
and it was one of those old fives. It was from like the 80s.
Yeah, it was very, very old. I used it to pay for something today, and the person was like, wow, that's a throwback.
Yep. Like Monopoly money. Do not pass go. Pay this guy over $200.
Yeah.
An RPG Maker VX version of Shin Megami Tensei 1.
What's
This is a
that?
fan game?
I don't know what that
This
is.
is a fan game. It's Shin Megami Tensei.
It sounds very shimmy.
It's Shin Megami Tensei.
Oh, okay. Now I know.
You know. Ask Caleb. He'll know. Ask our son. He'll know. He won't admit to knowing, but he'll know.
Yeah, he's funny.
It's so weird. Why would you be ashamed or? It's not really ashamed.
I thought he was looking at really bad
Embarrassed.
stuff. We'd
Embarrassed.
walk out in the living room, and he'd hurry up and shut the window. And I'm like, Caleb, what are you watching? What are you looking at?
What are you
And
looking at?
Turned out to be anime.
It's just watching anime. He's like, don't look at me. I was doing something else. I was playing Roblox, Mom. I'm like, what are you doing over
You're
here? It's
funny.
very, because he's usually so talkative and he was quiet.
Yeah.
So what's going on? What are you doing over here?
Suspicious.
You're being sus. I was planning to watch the stream, and then the family's like, hey, let's watch the new Mandalorian. Oh, there's a new Mandalorian again.
Friday. Yes.
It's Friday today.
Oh my gosh. Let's
Yeah.
end the stream and watch the Mandalorian
All right, guys,
now.
we
Bye.
gotta go watch
See ya.
Mandalorian. Just kidding.
click the button.
We are going to watch it, though. It's the one good thing about Disney, because Disney Plus sucks, really. It's like you get so much buffering and reloading the stream, and the app crashes sometimes. Disney Plus service is pretty terrible. And if it wasn't for, no, I can't say that, because even if it wasn't for The Mandalorian, we keep Disney Plus because we have a 1-year-old, and she watches a lot of anime stuff. Not anime, animations, like Pixar and stuff like that.
Yeah. Girly princess music stuff.
Did I fix the button? I have to test it. I did the things, I just didn't run the test. Always there. See the end button, the rest sleep doesn't, and then oh, I have to turn it on. I gotta go to
Jooby dooby.
You know what's funny? My 1-year-old calls me a bitch in Spanish over and over and over.
She's like,
She says,
"Punta,
puta,
punta,
puta, 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 puta. She mumbles and says words, but I noticed one that she does a lot. Puta, 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 puta.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you don't even know what you're saying,
He'll
but
be
you're calling
changing-
me a female bitch in Spanish.
He'll be changing her diaper, and she'll be kicking him and calling
Puta,
him
puta,
that.
puta, puta, puta. And I'm like, don't call me a bitch. Of course, I don't say that, but I'm thinking that.
Kids are funny. My youngest found out that if he put his middle finger up, it made people laugh. So he did that a lot. He still had no idea what it meant, but he went around flipping people off all the time.
He's not your youngest anymore.
No, he was my previous youngest. That's true. Youngest boy. I guess I forgot a word there.
Yeah.
I forgot to make another word that would make that sentence make sense. Say make again.
Make
Make.
sentence make sense.
Make sentence make sense. Make words. Make things.
Does the rest button work? Hey, okay, click on it. Dun 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 dun. I feel like we should put in some show text as well. Let's do some show text that says, "You rested, fully healed." We'll do the text right here. Show text, dim. No, we'll just say window middle. You've rested and recovered your strengths. I don't know, strength. You've rested and recovered your strength. Another $5 super chat from Corey Davis. Thank you so much, Corey. I appreciate it, man. He says, I might be the only person that has never seen a Star Wars. You haven't seen any Star Wars? I don't know if I would say go watch all the originals anymore. I don't know if you could slog through them. Some of them are good if you're in the mood for it. But I would say, I guess give The Mandalorian a shot if you're like not driving, you know, if you're just chilling. Mm-hmm. It's all right. It's pretty good. I think the episodes are really short and they should be a little bit longer. But, you know, it's all right. I find it entertaining. You've rested and recovered your strength. You've rested and recovered your strength. What if I just click it a bunch of times? Oh no. It queues them up. So if you click it a bunch of times, it just... I know what I have to do. I know what I have to do.
You gotta put a timer on that.
I know what I must do. Yes. What we'll do is, when the screen fades out, the button should also disappear. So we turn off the switch, control switch, sleep button, turn off. And then when the screen fades in, we turn on the switch, sleep button turns on. Actually, the very first thing and the very last thing. And let's try it. Yeah, I would say just watch The Mandalorian. And if you like The Mandalorian, then you can maybe get into the other ones. That looks okay. I should turn off the hover button too because it just keeps showing the sparkle animation in the background. It's kind of distracting. I should turn off the town button as well. Yeah, I'll do that. The sparkle and the town hover. Control this. Town button should go off. And copy this. And town button should go back on. But then the hovers as well. Town button hover should go off. I wonder if that's going to mess something up. I'm going to try it anyway. Copy this. Oh, wait. Did I mess something up? Town does... Oh, and this one. Sleep button hover should go off. I don't think I need to turn them back on because when I just hover the mouse over them again, they'll turn back on. Go to the end. And then we have the town, and then we have ZZZ. I don't think I need to put text because it's already like ZZZ. What do you think's going to happen? You've rested and recovered your strength. And they come back. You've rested and recovered your strength. No, it's great. That works great. We can come back out here, go to the end, and we have a properly working recover point. Now the player can restore point. That's good. MV is retired, so I wouldn't expect too much new from MV. The best time to switch is the first year. Maybe not at the very beginning because it takes a while for everything to come out. But at this point, enough plugins have come out. More plugins have come out faster than they ever have for an RPG Maker engine anyway. And I think it's because the code base is similar to the MV one. And MZ's, like most of the devs didn't have to do too much to convert them. I would imagine it still work, and of course, if you want to improve upon it, if you take the MV, past 1.5, I think MV before 1.5 is a little bit different. They didn't have the same like structure and formatting, and they were less able and less like user friendly because you didn't have this. Like this is what all the plugins look like previous, like version 1.4 and below MV. Like you had these boxes and that was it. But then once you get to 1.5 of MV and beyond into MZ, you start getting stuff like this, where you've got these structure things, and then you get more stuff like, where was the one I was doing? It's a perfect example for the enhanced TP. You get stuff like this. You can go into TP modes, and then you've got these listing like this, and then they've got their own things, and you see how they're like nested in boxes and stuff. That's when the cool shit started happening after 1.5. I remember though when 1.5 came out, it messed up so many people's projects. Was it 1.4? Remember, it was a big dumpster fire. MV 1.4 or 1.5.
1.5, I think.
It was because 1.5.
No, I loved 1.4.
But remember one of it. Well, I loved.
Or no, it was 1.6
there was,
when they first came out. It was one of them.
No, it wasn't 1.6.
You had to roll back.
It was 1.5.
1.5,
I think.
yeah.
Because there was a lot of changes, and they forgot to they didn't inform people properly, and it like messed up some people's projects.
Yeah.
And so a lot of people had to roll back, and I was like, holy shit, we're taking a break for a month. And I literally stopped using it for like at least a month. We were doing like game jam games, and we were playing games and doing first impressions, but wasn't doing much in the engine when that update happened. Everybody's project was broken, and I didn't have a solution for it. I was like, I hope you did backups because there's a big dumpster fire. But they fixed it. They found a way to make it so that it didn't mess up the projects anymore. They did a hot fix. I don't know how long it took, but maybe a week or so. But after that, because of the way the plugins are formatted and structured now, you have a lot of cool functionality. I think it's pretty cool. Is the sale still going on, the Dejica store? Because it's $80 for the engine, but I'm hearing 60. It was on sale on Steam. Hold on, I'll check. It was on sale for 20% off, but I just checked yesterday, I thought. Let's just search RPG Maker and see what comes up. MV is 75% off. Oh, MZ is still 20% off. Why didn't it show me that? Oh, now it does. December 1st.
Wow.
Yeah, $64.
That's amazing.
$64. And you can get this big bundle right here. The bundles. You know which one is really good? This one. It's got mixed reviews. Why? The MV Trinity Resource Pack. This was the one from the Switch, wasn't it? The PlayStation and Switch content. Was it this one?
Yeah, I think so.
This one's fucking baller. Why has it got mixed reviews? This one's got a ton of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
23 character files, 16 SV, 48 faces, 264 graphics, bus. This is the one with all the tile sets, right? Tiles. Tiles times 133 files. Please note that there are some ground tiles and wall tiles in this pack that are the same in MV. There are many Asian ethnic style. Yeah, this is the one. You get a crap load of tile sets, and I would say for the tile sets, it was worth it. Rage Drifty hype. I gotta just read a little bit. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, up, down. What does this guy say? Thumbs down all the way. Shadow Bard. Okay. All the generator assets are unusable. Oh, so this guy doesn't like the generator assets are unusable? They don't like up, you mean line up, with the character models at all, and the alternate bodies don't show up. I even went as far to pull out the originals since there is no option in generator to switch between the two. That's unfortunate. I didn't know about that. It looks great on their own, but it doesn't matter what your character has 3 legs or no face. Okay. Someone else said this is disappointing. I hope they add the package character settings. So generator. So far the thing is the generator. The
Yeah.
generator parts are not good.
Well,
this.
the thing
That's
about
what
the
they've all been saying, like generator.
the thing about the generator parts is that they're formatted for MV.
Yeah.
So if you want to use them in MZ, you have to like choose one or the other because they don't mix and match.
Yeah. The thing is, you have two different generators. They're MV parts. They're parts for the MV generator. If you put those parts inside the MZ generator, which I will admit is much better,
They've got a little offset. And
It has an
They
off-
just don't work right.
it just doesn't work right.
Yep.
So if you can get past the generator parts not working in MZ because they just won't, then it's a hell of a pack. And I would say for the tile sets, for all of the tile set art you get, that's what was good in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because tile sets are hard to get good tile sets. It's hard to
It's
get good
true.
tile sets in RPG
Yeah.
Maker. That's one of the most complicated parts
I don't
of
really
RPG
use the
Maker.
generator myself, so
I like the
unless I'm doing, like,
generators.
a game jam game or something.
I use the generator even when I decide to just stretch them out. I generate them with the character generator and then stretch them out. I think that character generator is a great tool to have. It's a fantastic asset to any engine, a character generator. Mm-hmm. Anyway. I got the button
KB
fixed.
Kingdom says if you have MV, throw the generator parts in MV, generate the character, export to MZ, boom. You technically can have them both in there if you change the name of the generator parts, but they won't mix and match.
Right.
You have to keep an eye on.
So
what you
KV's
do.
saying, yeah, that's a good point. Why don't you just put those parts in an MV game, use the MV generator, export the PNGs, cut and paste the PNGs into your MZ project, and go with those if you want to go with those.
Yeah.
So you can still use them, and that's why they include them, but you can't just put the MV generator parts inside the MZ generator and expect it to line up.
Yeah.
Even with the offset, it's probably not going to work. But barring that, the rest of it seemed pretty good. The biggest complaint for the Steam reviews was the generator parts didn't match because
Yeah.
they're MV. Of course, it's a different generator. The sprite sheets will. That's right. Because it's still using the same aspect ratio. It's still using the same resolution. 48 by 48. If you go into your folder and you look at your art, there'll be an IMG characters. And if you open these up, each one of these sprites, let's look at Gregory. Well, Gregory's not a good example because he's made by Akashix and he's not 48 by 48. But the generator parts, bad example. Bad example. Son of a bitch. Okay, it's fine. I just wanted to open my boy Gregory. IMG characters is something that's built in, like these ones right here. All of the characters. Where are the fucking... Actor 1. There we go. Like all of these guys, they're 48 by 48. If I put on my grid is set to be 48 by 48. So this... Boom. Do I have Snap-on? Regardless. You got Gregged. Natalus Dinseer. I wish character spriting weren't so difficult.
Me too.
I think everyone can say that who's ever tried. I tried to make sprites from... I was working on a game in GMS2, and I was inspired by Crystalis from the NES. And so I tried spriting in A-Sprite. I wonder if I can find it. A-Sprite. And so I made my own. Like I basically copied, but I didn't like have any art to I did it by hand. I sprited it myself, but I was like taking the same style from Crystalis. I can find it. I think it was in my first drive. And I was like, it took me 3 hours to do it. And I'm like, I can't even... And it sucked. It wasn't even good. GMS2? I made a bunch of different stuff in A-Sprite. A-Sprite is a good program, by the way, if you never used A-Sprite. Where's my Crystalis one? Oh my god, my beautiful sweets. You guys want to see some of the stuff I made in A-Sprite? You're gonna love my characters. My delicious characters. Look at my characters. Here we go. Look at this guy. This is my sprite work.
Oh, he's sexy.
You like my sprite?
I like his.
Here, I made this one too. Is she
Wow,
cool?
yeah, she's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
She's got some nice pumps.
This is one of my favorites.
It's like a
His
cowboy
name's Charlie.
dog. Like a cowboy dog with a
Here's
weird
a
hat.
cowboy.
Oh, it's definitely a cowboy.
I made a cowboy.
Oh my gosh.
I made that. This is this is the level of my sprite work, okay? Get on my level, noobs. You're never gonna get this. This is my kitty. I made a kitty cat person.
It's a little horrifying.
It's kind of like Secret of Mana inspired. Remember that one little cat thing? Never mind. I don't know what I was doing with this one. Did I make this one? It's in my style. I think I made this one. I don't remember this one.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember that I did it because I put my name on it when I did it. I'm like, Drifty. I suck. I cannot art. Don't ask me. Don't even ask me what this one was. I don't know. I was trying to make a monster creature. Where are his legs? You don't need to know where his legs are. Is it the red ones? Are the yellow? Is this his legs? I don't know. Are these arms? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
That one's disturbing.
Yes. A-Sprite. It's great. We should make another one. Looking at those has inspired me. I want to do another A-Sprite creation right now. For all of those people who can't sprite and they think that everyone's better than them, I've actually tried, and I've tried to do a lot of spriting work, and I still suck. Where's my A-Sprite? I have it somewhere. Don't look at my screen. Stop looking at my screen. Fudge. Here it is, A-Sprite. All right, I want a new one. Let's do a new 48 by 48. Okay. All right, we're gonna do a new one. This is what's good about A-Sprite. You can do the symmetry. This is what makes it so that I can make them.
It makes it so that you can.
It makes it so that I can make them. Listen, I talk for a living. How do I do my palette again? I select the palette. Is it this one? I haven't done it in a while. Edit palette? No. Palette. Select palette. Load palette. No. Bro. There was a button. Did they change it? That's my excuse. Whatever. I'm going to use these. This is perfect. This is what I wanted, really. No, it's not, but it's okay. I'm going to make another guy. Here we go. He's a ginger. Don't discriminate, okay? He's gonna have green eyes. Those are eyes. Yes, they are. They are totally eyes. Oh no. We're doing art now. It's art time, boys. I don't know what I'm doing. Shut up. He's got a beard. Doesn't matter that he's missing his chin. I'll just put more beard and you'll just pretend that his chin's in there. He's got a chin in there somewhere. See? Nailed it. He's a dude, man. He's a man, dude. Wait, no, this is a different color. He's gonna have like some nice colors going on too. He's wearing a green suit. It's got like some nice work. Oops. It looks like Bob Ross. Hell yeah. That's what's up. He doesn't need hands. He's wearing gloves. He's got some gloves on. Why are his legs so small? They're not. He's just in a position that makes them look small. The nose looks like a small mouth. This is my... You see what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about, man. I just can't. I don't have it. Not everybody's cut out for it. But as long as the symmetry is on, hey, there's something, right? There's something there. This isn't actually the colors I want, but it's fine. It's fine. Who cares? We made a dude. We got to put him in the game now. He's on his knees. He's begging, please. He's like, come on, man. Just because I got orange hair, I'm wearing a suit, man. It's got filigree on it. Let's save it as Drifty. He's the ginger beggar. Oh, I know what he is. He's an amputee, and he's gonna be the guy that you encounter on the side of the street, and he's like just begging for change, like arms for the amputee, arms. He's the dude. But we have to make it, we have to export it as a sprite sheet. Hold up. I can do this. I forgot, but I'll remember. No, it's not that. It's one of these. Export. How do I do it again? Oh, I know what I have to do. Let me copy and paste. I'm going to make more frames. So you can animate here if you want to, but I'm not going to be animating. I'm just going to have 3 frames. Oh, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need 12. Paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. Copy, paste. I just need 12. And then I have to tell it like how to put them on a sprite sheet. So export a sprite sheet, and it's going to be a sprite. All visible layers. Output to Drifty Ginger Beggar sprite sheet. Skeet? No, that's something different. Sheet. Shit. Damn it. We're going to put this in characters. IMG characters. What is that? Characters. Export. There it is. I think I already set up the other things. But now look, he's a character. And I used 48 by 48. So he should like be the same. It's the same resolution, probably not the same aspect or anything. But bruh, now I made a custom art for my guy, for my game. And I can go ahead and make it my actor. Let's change the main actor to be that person. Oh, I forgot. I have to change the name. I'm stupid. It's okay. Not everyone is the best. But some people are the bestest. Besters.
Some people are besters.
You have to do a thing when you have one. You got to rename it. It's like, I forgot. You just do all the things. Just put an exclamation mark and then a $sign and like an @ sign and all the other things and all that stuff. And then, oh my gosh, cancel. There we go. And now we're going to walk around as, what's his name? What did I name him? And he wobbles a little bit. He looks like he's animating. He's not really animating. He wobbles up and down because of some Vigistella plugins. I don't even know what we're doing. Okay, I just got inspired to make another one of my beautiful custom sprites that I do. I do this best sprite work. Sorry, I'm not taking commissions. I know you want to hire me, but I'm not doing commissions right now, but
It's pretty gorgeous.
he's my amputee ginger. And with that, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, everybody. This isn't art, it's your descent into madness. Thank you guys for coming to the live stream. Have a fantastic weekend, everybody. Love you very much. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. We're going to be off on Monday, unfortunately, but we'll be back Tuesday to begin December, the month of giving. We've got over almost $2,000 in giveaways. I imagine by the end of it, we'll have over $2,000 of giveaways because I'm sure there'll be more people to join us. If you have something to contribute, just message T on the Discord. Links in the description below. We also have a Patreon. If you want to back us on Patreon, we offer that. We do first impressions. The price is going up next month, and we've already mentioned that a while back. But yeah, thank you guys for coming to the live stream. I appreciate it very much. I'm gonna do one more. I forgot to do the recording. Where we're listening to Corey Davis's Sick Beats to Assumed Identities, amazing lyrics. Let me just navigate to those. Assumed Identities, sick lyrics. We're going to do it one more time. I have to record this. Oh, we have to go. Shit. Okay, I'm going to record a video. And I'm going to upload a